Overflows.
Intimacy, communion with the being. Remember, spoken words have a warmth and heartbeat. Certainly, this carries the fragrance and the light of the awakened one, while written words are cold and lack the living presence. Therefore, listen with silence, not just the mind. Certainly, listen to transform your being. The heart gets the essential message, and the being is the opening to the universal being. And the being is the opening to the universal being. Meditation is the way to the mastery of your own being. No God is needed, no catechism is needed, and no holy book is needed. All you need is your intuitive insights for inner being to dissolve into the cosmic being. Cosmic being is the ultimate reality and your innermost one, and your innermost core is the replica of the cosmic one. Deep within you, it is something like basement. To reach there, you have to cross different doors of layers. These layers are physical, emotional, intellectual, cognitive, and spiritual. Though these are layers that hide being but act as doors as well. Being has to emerge from the wilderness so that communion may begin. And finally, innerness, the being merges with the cosmic being. In the process, intimacy is important. Intimacy is the wordless language of deep yet silent communion with the being. Intimacy speaks through silent gestures to pronounce aesthetic beauties and brings deep understanding capable to transcend beyond the finite. Intimacy is an essential human need, crucial for healing and fulfillment, and as a path to deeper connection with oneself and others. Intimacy is not limited to physical closeness alone. Instead, encompasses emotional and spiritual connections as well. Be fully present while engaged in the act of love making rather than being a detached observer. It is crucial for experiencing true intimacy. This inward journey begins with intimacy, and for that, this is important that you are present while engaged in the act of lovemaking. Meditation is a tool for transforming sexual energy. It leads to greater self-awareness and deeper intimacy. I have to guide you without words. When I say I have to guide you, it really means intuitively. Also, your own intuition can guide you. If it develops beyond the narrowness of the mind, pure intuition, feeling, sensing, without any word, only body language for outer expression, touching in so many different ways, a touch so soft that you are not sure if it was a touch at all. Going so deep into that physical togetherness that can never be only physical, instead going so deep into every single physical sensation that it spreads far and wide into your being. It is intuition that will have to guide you without words. Pure intuition, feeling, sensing, without any word, only body language for outer expression, only body language for outer expression. And as I said, you have to trust your beloved. And as I said, you have to treat your beloved like an instrument or an orchestra or like a composer creating a symphony. It is an art and needs a dramaturgy. This dramaturgy is determined from moment to moment, and you need your intuition to read it and follow. Then music, then magic can happen. What is needed now? And then now and now. I can tell you, do this now or that. But this will not lead you to the experience I want to take you to. For this, you need a deep, intuitive, physical togetherness. Intuitive, physical togetherness. Something deeper that comes like touch and go, and rarely totally always present. It is like touch and go. This is what almost everyone really misses in life. The experience of the physical act of sex, or let us call it physical nearness, because sex is sex in the sense of penetration or even touching sexual parts of the body like genitals, breast, etc., is not necessary for that. Instead, something that overwhelms you in such a way that it shoots you into a totally different realm. The experience that when you go really deep into it, into every feeling or sensing, every shiver that is given to you, then it becomes so very clear that there is no border at all, no physical realm on its own. Everything is interconnected, interrelated, and is here as well as there. And everything belongs together and works together and is connected and interdependent. I have said, and also something deeper, experienced through meditative realization by the awakened one, sage Vatsayan's Kama Sutra is such an expression of meditative realization and deeper understanding coming through such realization. Starting with meditation, no need to go into deep connection with the body. You can use it for several techniques to serve the other energy bodies. At best, it is a tool that holds the possibility to take you beyond, nothing more. In sex or bodily togetherness, bodiness is the most important thing. It is all. To feel your own body and its sensations deeply, to feel and intuitively understand the other in his bodily responses and intuitively feel his or her inner body, and in life it is as well, as what we call life is bound to the body. Sage Vatsayan somewhere mentioned of such deeper vision that became the background for the work. He mentions, since there were these visions or whatsoever it was of my childhood, I have asked myself my whole life before I begin to work on the treatise on sex. Why? Why did I have to come back into this limiting, condensed, compressed state of life, living in a body and mind realm in despair? In despair of having been thrown out of paradise of bliss, a state of bliss beyond dualities, again and again. I had no way to escape from that. Growing up in a deep meditative environment and being guided into meditation through intuitive lights and led by the understanding of the world of spirituality right from the birth. It taught me so many things: to acknowledge the wisdom of the body, to see that everything is also hidden there deep within each cell. Human body is the mystery of the existence. I had to feel deep into the body and had to hear what it wants to tell me through deep communion. It was a source of wisdom and ultimate healing. Then these sex experiences that took me beyond and became the prelude to Kama Sutra aphorisms of love. We always say your body is your temple, but at the best, we see it as something that has to be brought in shape architecturally to serve certain purpose. Whatever purpose it may be, it is always a servant. Remember, human body has a wisdom of its own. Remember, your human body has a wisdom on its own. It is divine, but its language is that of a little child. So, very simple yet deep. This is what you hear if you have the courage to listen. So direct and so true. And we do not listen or go into because we think we are not the body. We are more. What a loss. Remember, we cannot overlook the wisdom of the body. If we have to transcend beyond the body, you have to listen to the body and feel its presence because it is the mystery of the existence. The process continues.